Welcome back to the Center for Off-Road Research and Shenanigans, and thought I'd get a running video of this car that I've been working on today. It's got the extended wheelbase, battery and ESC flipped around, and a lot of other stuff that I've talked about in the previous video while building it. I just got a tip from Andy Ritchie on YouTube about how to make the steering a little better. And this is an extended wheelbase car. Watch what it can do now with the wheels. It'll actually, well, it was earlier with the battery stiff, a lot stronger. It was actually carrying, there it goes, but it was carrying the front wheel off the ground. I've got scramblers on it right now from my other car. I just thought I'd do a climb video for you real quick and show you how it does. It's pretty awesome. I was very happy with what it can do. It just walks up. Doesn't have any problem. Well, say that. Get stuck in a hole. And then I drive it off a cliff because I'm watching the video. But I'll cut that out maybe. Maybe I'll leave it in. I don't know. Try it again though. It was nothing. This thing just drives. It's incredible. I need to work out a body for it, but once it gets mudslingers on it this week, the rear steer, a little more brass on the axles, it's going to be unbeatable. This is an awesome car. I was kind of worried about the extended wheelbase not having enough frame clearance, but I put the hot racing shocks on it that you can dial the spring setting. Like, I did lift the front quite a bit, and that helped with clearing the servo horn. Since the last video, I've also put a couple of heat sinks on the side of the motor. It doesn't even get hot, but this car, it just goes. Nothing stops it. I can't say I wished I'd have built it earlier because I didn't know to build it earlier, but it does need a little bit more weight on the back. That will come with the new axles. Try to drive it off here without flipping it. Yeah. That will happen with the new axles because putting the rear steer on the back, it's going to add the weight of the servo plus the brass C-hubs, hot racing links, and then it won't tip forward so badly while going down steep hills. We saw this same path with the four-wheel steer car the other day, and you can see this has no problem with it. When it has four-wheel steer, it's going to be incredible. So still trying to figure out a body. I don't know if I want tube frame or super light Lexan. Might go with the Lexan, but we'll see. Just because I don't want to do anything that would ruin the performance of this. It just doesn't stop. I'm going to show you this line. In order to do it with my other cars, I have to gun it and kind of hope for the best, make sure it gets up there. I just tried it with this one, and it doesn't even take momentum. It just goes. Had a little easier time last time than this, but that wasn't bad at all. It's unbelievable. This car is fantastic. I had no idea it'd be this good. If you're gonna do this mod, I highly recommend the hot racing shocks so that you can dial up the amount of lift you want, because you'll have to tune it for the car. Also, you need really big tires for this. When you extend the wheelbase, as you go over rocks, you are given the chance for the frame to drag on the ground as it passes between the wheels. If the wheels are right next to each other, front and back, they wouldn't have any space and you couldn't get a rock up in there. But the wider they go, the more chance you have of dragging the frame. And just a slight lift with big tires. And I also have this widened by a millimeter on each side now. I don't want it too wide. I'm going to try to take care of the CG with wheel weight, axle weight, and all that. But I'm trying to get all the weight off the top, move forward that I can. That's why I went with the carbon fiber, drilled out the ESC tray that I ended up putting the battery on, moved the battery forward, and that shifts about 12 grams forward by reversing the position of the two. But it's really good. I'll show you one more line. This particular rock here is just tall enough that the other cars, when they roll up to it, you know, you're actually putting your wheel underneath that lip a little bit, and they just don't have the clearance to get over this hump up here. And it's a small thing, but this thing does it. It's my only car that can do that, and it's a non-event. Like nothing. Doesn't even push it. And made it all the way top in that amount of time. It just goes. This is the wall. Try to make it up that again. A little bit of rear steer there would have made it really nice.